It's one thing to figure out your why. It's another thing to actually live it out every single day, especially when life gets messy because, let's be honest, life does get messy. In the last video, we spoke about 3 questions to help you figure out your why. And if you missed that video, you can check that out right here. But once you get that answer, I need you to write down what your why is. But most importantly, or one thing I want you all to know, most people write it down once and they forget it. As crazy as that seems, people will start to forget what their why is. But today, we're going to talk about living your why and how we can continuously remind ourselves what our why is, because your why is momentum for you, which also thinks about for myself. My why goes along with my mission. I think it's pretty important for me to tell you all what my why is. My why, and also goes, like I said, with my mission, is to help others, you, right, gain opportunities that you desire, whether it's a job, freelancing, or maybe you want to go into entrepreneurship. I don't know, right? But I want you to be able to make a living doing what you love so you can enjoy life a little bit more, because when we are at a job or we're doing something that we don't like, especially when most of us work 8 hours a day, like that takes up a lot of our life. So I want you to be able to enjoy it. And that's why I always talk about branding. I want you to be able to get opportunities and things that you want. Anyway, for myself, right, living in my why comes in the daily activities that I'm doing, such as teaching, podcasting, writing for my books, making videos like this, anything that helps others truly just elevate their situation. And living your why doesn't have to be one big moment. It comes from your daily choices that you're making, which brings me to my next point. There are 3 practical ways for you to be able to live into your why. Now, the first one I already spoke about. It may seem a little obvious, but I want you to remind yourself daily. And this can come from, sticky notes, writing down your affirmations, journaling, anything, right? A way for you to always just put it in the front of your mind. If it's not there, if you're not doing it daily, it's going to be easy to forget. Next, I want you to make sure that you are aligning your actions with your why, and also be creative with how you're doing it. You can align your why with, I'm not going to say everything, but a lot of things. For example, if your why is that you want to be able to build community, even answering emails can be about, let's just go with building relationships and not just necessarily clearing out your inbox, right? The way that you approach the mindset to everything that you're doing can allow you to continue to build up the actions, the reason why you're doing something, make you have that forward thinking process, all of that. I don't know where I was going with that. But lastly, you want to make sure that you are checking in with yourself monthly. If you're catching yourself doing things that don't necessarily line up with your why, I want you to pause and ask yourself, am I saying yes to this because it's aligned with what I want to do, or is it just because it's convenient? I cannot tell you how many times asking myself this question has saved me so much time, energy, headaches, like everything, right? These 3 questions that we just went over, right? These are the foundation, right? They help build your foundation. Your why is your foundation. And this will help you live in your purpose and help you prevent burnout, right? And I always want people to also make sure they can avoid burnout in any way possible, because for myself, I've been there before. So make sure that you're living your why, write it down, say it out loud, or even share it with someone that can hold you accountable. Because again, the more that we can live out our why, the more energized we feel, the more positive we feel, the more that we can be able to wake up every single day with energy, looking to attack the day with a smile on our face, because there's so much life to live. And I want to ensure, like I said earlier, that you all are able to go out and do the job, run the business, have the clients that you desire while you're also able to enjoy life, because life is too short to not be doing what we want. And I'll see y'all in the very next video.